Hey YouTube, this is Rem-7X here with the final Microflush Project. So this is the complete system, how it's going to be. Now I'm going to take it down. So it's over here. It's in a different location. That's because I had to take it down out of its temporary holding spot, and now it actually backflushes out the stuff. So it's really changed. We no longer have a hose. We no longer have a hose connected down there, and out backflushes out. So I'm gonna now. This is gonna be very in detail. So I'm gonna start explaining. But first, here's the Microflush. This is a controller that controls backflushing of filters automatically on an interval, or by a differential pressure sensor, like this. Now, how this works is every hour is how I have it set up. It will backflush, so it will turn off one of these pumps. These are pool pumps, so it turns off the secondary pump over here in my configuration, which causes it to overflow out of the canister and backflush the dirt and stuff out of the filter. Then it turns off. It turns off that backflushing, and the pump turns back on. But since it was backflushing, it drained a lot of water from this. This is just a tote. It's just for a demonstration. I don't have a pool to hook it up to. So this is simulating the pool. So since it drains lots of water, after that, it puts in water using the solenoid valve down here. And I've set it up so it puts on exactly the right amount. That backflushes the amount out, and then it puts back in the same amount. So I'm going to show you the inside of the Microflush. I'm going to explain everything regarding the pumps, and then I'll show you backflushing. So, okay, this is really hard to do one-handed. A moment. Okay, so on the Microflush here, it has a mini padlock, which is so that unauthorized users do not get into my Microflush. So I'm going to use the key for that to open this. I know it's not very secure. It's one of those little ones that comes with those like books that have a lock on them, but it fits in the Microflush, and that's what I need. So now you can unlatch these two good quality latches here, which allow it to be tightly closed because this is weatherproof. If you look on the inside here, it has a seal going all the way around, which is very nice. Anyway, here's the power supply board of the system. This is the transformer for power, for the solenoids and everything, and I've got my AC coming in. And then on this side, we've got relays. This is the interface board, and we've got all our solenoid connections, and I put a silica gel packet there so it stays moisture free. So it's very clean inside, very easy to wire up, and it has an auxiliary relay here. So these would normally activate solenoids. They have 24 volts built into the system. It can run off battery or AC, but if you want a dry contact relay, you can wire one of them using this little cable here that I just used to the terminals up in there. Probably can't see them. To this relay, and that's what controls the pump. So that's the inside of the Microflush. And yes, so I've shown the inside of the Microflush. I'm going to show the inside of the control box, and I'm not going to lock it up. So in here, this is where my timer is, and all my equipment. So here's where my box for the relay for the pumps is. This is just controlling the pump. And I've got power strips and a small fan to cool my timer, and my timer here that controls the system's on and off times. I also keep the Microflush manual inside for convenience. Now, down here, I'm going to explain the lines. I've got a pump down there, which is the same color as the tote, so you can't see it. And that's sending water down over here to my canister filter. And then the pump down there returns it back into the pool. So this has these latches on it. I just took binder clips and pulled off one side of them so you can't reconnect them. But I will open this up and show you the filter. So it says pool filter, unless certified, do not remove cartridge. So in here, this would generally hang on the side of the pool, but that's not how I'm using it. And this is the cartridge filter I'm using that's backflushing. So when it backflushes, this overflows and comes down this right here, down to this rock, which just lets the sludge that comes out of the filter come out of the pool and not just go back in. So now that I've got all that, I'm gonna have my friend Brett here backflush it for me.
Okay.
So you know how, right? So he's just logging in and performing a manual backflush so we don't have to wait an hour, because that would be boring. Yes, you got it, you got it. So now it's backflushing, and I've got this filling up here. This is the disgusting water. Yeah, it's been backflushing, so it's not very dirty. It just backflushes out, and you see it's draining out of the pool here. So the water level is getting very low. And if you see, the filter down there is now having water go the wrong direction through it. Now we've got a few seconds remaining here on the backflush. 1 second. And now it stopped. And now it's going to activate this valve down here, which is going to start filling the pool through this garden hose right here. That's pretty much how the cycle works. And if it detects high filter pressure, it will backflush. So yes, that's the Microflush Project. And there will be future projects using this Microflush and maybe some other appearances in my other projects. But yes, that is the Microflush Project. And have a nice day.